I have got a girl whose pussy is so good, if you threw it up in the air, it would turn into sunshine.
This is a great question, so pause and read. In 1976, Ivan von Sertima wrote a book titled They Came Before Columbus. He theorized that African visitors came to the Americas generations before Columbus and created civilization. This theory has been debunked and labeled as pseudo-history, which is the interpretation of the past by people who are not within the field and disregard any data that does not support their narrative. So how do I feel? I spent the past few days extensively researching this topic and have to agree with the experts. The Africans did not bring civilization to Tokyo. Now that we have heard one side of the argument, the opposing side claims that the descendants of Africans are only in the Americas because of the transatlantic slave trade. I wholeheartedly disagree with this statement. By all standards of logic, considering that African kingdoms at that time were expert sailors, navigators, astronomers, mathematicians, and merchants, it is problematic and Eurocentric to only think that European countries were able to travel westward and make contact with the indigenous peoples of this land. And this is why I stand 10 toes down with this statement. Indigenous peoples of these lands and Africans have been working together long before colonizers came to these shores. I would like to draw attention to the comment that I'm responding to. They have made the observation that there is a visceral, anti-Black response from the Native community in regards to this specific conversation. This sentiment arises when Afro-Indigenous people on this app are just simply trying to exist. Conversely, the support for Euro-Indigenous people trying to reconnect is always there. The anti-Blackness in the Native community is real. For simply making that comment and standing in solidarity with Afro-Indigenous relatives, I've been called a race traitor. Is that not reminiscent of white abolitionists and white civil rights activists being called inward lovers? This dialogue is essential for our process of decolonization. Jade DeBrave said, "People are not ready to have this conversation." I know I am. Are you?
Sunshine doing that pickup, man.
Oh, he proposed to her 4 times already. Said he would leave his wife and kids and convert from Catholic to Baptist. Now, you know, that's some mean pussy to make a man change gods.